guys, Tough Thumps here. Hanging out, listening to some Deftones, of course. Told you, it's all you're gonna hear. I wish they'd come out with a new album every month. Sorry, I'm obsessed. So here's my EDC before I get to the pimp jobs and custom knives I made today. Got my SIG P938 custom scale job. These are actually sold, so I gotta take them off. I'm pretty sad about that, but it is what it is. I'm making different ones anyway to match my AR. Got my custom Tough Knives Zippo, which never leaves my pocket, so I can light up candles and stuff. And my favorite, I guess it's my favorite knife, XM18. I just love this knife. I mean, it's not the perfect knife. It's a little bit smaller than I would choose for a survival situation, but you know, as an everyday carry, it's a good backup. I've been carrying it as a primary with, you know, when I go out, it's my secondary, but you know, depending on where I go. That's my thoughts on that, guys. These knives are awesome. So, I got two knives that I finished today, two one-of-a-kinds. One of them I could possibly make again, the other one definitely not. The steel is just way too difficult to work with, and not something I ever want to do again. I mean, I probably will end up doing it again, because I always say I'm not going to do something, and I end up doing it again. But, so first off, we'll start with the most boring part. So I got a double gunner grip, SNG, Tanto. It's been stonewashed for a buddy of mine. Acid stonewash, resharpened that. Thing was dull as hell when I got it. Nice and sharp now. Thanks. Let's try. Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. It's got some work to do, but you know, I think this one needs to be modified on this side as well. So Bob, yeah, let me know about that one. So next up, so I got a Hoback, a Jake Hoback knives, A15. This is the second one I've done this to. No offense to Jake or anything at all. This is just, the two that I've had were actually good friends of mine, so, you know, I do what I can. You know, certain colors are not for everybody. This one comes in gold, and this will be the second one I've actually taken the gold off of. No offense to the maker at all. I like the way it looks either way. I'm more of a toned down color guy, but it definitely looks sexy as hell with the gold. So you got the A15 Lightning Strike carbon fiber, which comes on it. Kept the bronze screws just because it's a nice little touch. Basically stonewashed, sandblasted the titanium. You hear these text messages coming through here? Who is that? Let's blow this person up right now. See who this is. Who's bugging the hell out of me? Yeah. Never mind. It's Smokey his wife. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's gonna get me in trouble. I'm just kidding, dude. So yeah, just been stonewashed. It used to be all gold with the orange peel on it. It was changed up, basically just to stonewash. So nice look either way. Just really heat anodized or heat colored the. Kind of gave a scorched earth to the backspacer. It's just dark, real dark, kind of like just nice and clean. Just nice knife altogether. Sorry, if you've seen me flipping knives weird, the S125v steel blade that I did, it flew off the grinder, cut my hand open. So I've been a little slower lately, mostly due to that, because it's been hard for me to work. I can't even like really hold a knife too well, but it's healing today, so it's starting to get better. But Bob, yeah, this thing's a beast, so we're coming to you. Again, thanks for the support and everybody buying stuff for the Hinder blowout sale. I'll be having those on a bi-weekly basis. No, I'm joking. I hope everybody found a few buried in their backyard. So next up, guys, this Hinder is going to Killer Elite. Great guy, good dude, definitely a good dude. He really wanted this XM24, so I've sold it to him, and you know, for friends, I'd offer $50 scale. I usually charge $100 for it, but you know, he loves the OD green mini straight reptilian pattern, so I put that on there, heavily sandblasted. Fits this knife perfectly. It's definitely a winner on here. It was Coyote Brown, or Earth Brown, I guess you call it. So this will be coming to you Monday, dude. Brand new Hinder XM24 Sponto. So you guys expect him to have a very enthusiastic video about that and his new Sebenza that he got from John Wayne. Lucky guy, that knife is sweet, so. Alright, now first up guys, this one, I don't know. I kind of sharpened it just real quick for the video. In might cut paper. This is sort of it was kind of like a joke almost. I actually was making this to be like a miniature version of the original D2 blade I made a while back, but it was so thick that I was actually having trouble just cutting it and grinding it. So it just sat there. Someone saw it in the video. It was just kind of like one of my like scrap knives it was just like messing around with, and he liked it, so I was like, alright, yeah, I'll sell it to you. So he named his price, and you know, I was like, you know, I just can't send this to him like looking like crap, so you know, I gotta make this sort of mess up into something decent, and I'm very happy with it. It was actually my first time hollow grinding, which was a dumb choice because of how thick it is, but you know, it was pretty funny. So you guys saw it. It is finished. This is the TantoChD2 D2 steel. I don't even know how thick that is. Just ridiculously thick. It's probably less thick. So it's over a 1/4 inch, a little bit. But as you can see, I put the natural pattern on the handle there. Bevel everything. It's super comfy in your hand. Acid stonewash, of course. Holes are in it just for paracord options and just to lighten it up a bit because it is a heavy beast. So you see the Tough Knives logo. Sometimes with the acid etch guys, the logo doesn't show up that well. That's because it's already basically etched just like that would be. So, and then there's a convex tip here, which turned out really nice. The hollow grind is really nice. It's very thin, so my goal was to make this insanely thick blade into something that could slice paper with ease. So, as you can see, it slices. It needs some work. Like I said, I just sharpened it real fast. And I don't know, hollow grind is kind of weird. I'm not used to. But yeah, it cuts. It cuts. Just needs a little bit more stropping. It's definitely sharp, so you guys know how it is, but looks good. The pattern kind of goes up on the blade a little bit. Really like the color it turned out, like a nice dark gray. It's extremely comfortable. This is kind of like a nice little companion knife. I mean, it's almost like a shovel too. And you definitely use it as a pry bar for sure. That tip is just really beefed up right around here in the center there. It's just really beefed up. I mean, it's a thick tip right there. I mean, this isn't for stabbing. You could use it for stabbing in a pinch, but it's definitely a beast. Just a kind of a rock pattern on top, a natural pattern on the sides. I love it. So I'll be doing a sheath for this one. Well, Vance will be doing a sheath for it. So this is very comfortable. I'm actually very happy. This is the first time I actually really gripped it after I took it out of the acid bath. So you definitely use this as a spatula. Flip your pancakes in the woods. Also, you could use it for digging up graves. You could use it for, you know, like I said, prying a door open. You could chuck it at somebody, and definitely, no matter where it hits, it's going to knock them out or kill them. Hammer, where you put the sheath on it, just bang it right here. That downward angle, you could definitely nail something in with it pretty easily. It's pretty cool. I'm happy with the results. But D2 beast. So this is the TantoChD. That's what we'll call it, the TantoChD. So that guy will be coming to you, dude. Thanks for being patient. Just wanted to make sure it was real sweet. So now I have a love-hate with this guy. I mean, it was. I don't recommend it, guys. I do not recommend grinding S125, but I was actually happy with how it turned out. Now this is for Sean Riva. This is the Tanto. So You can see that really nice. It's really sharp too. The one thing I really like about this steel, when all was said and done, when I went to sharpen it, it was very easy to sharpen and got really sharp, really fast. And it could get a lot sharper too. It's kind of got like a micro bevel on there. As you can see, I was hand stone washed pretty much. I basically, you know, put it in a tube and kind of tumbled it myself. Got acid wash on there. I did a pretty decent job getting the grind lines out because it's just difficult to get the grind lines out. That's the problem with this stuff, is it doesn't buff up or clean up too well. It's very difficult, so it's a bit swedged at the top there, just to give it extra penetrating, you know, so it slides right in. It's very pointy. It's a good little tip right there. It's more of a traditional Tanto, so it's not a separate grind here. That was agreed later on, and I like that better anyway. It makes a hell of a lot easier for me, and it's also, I think, looks nicer. But it is just a hair beefier right here, just a little bit of reinforcement. It's a little thicker right around this area, just to strengthen that up. So there's a bit of a belly here, just a slight bit, and then you got the Lightning Strike carbon fiber. With the natural pattern, my new favorite pattern, bronze screws. Right here I put it just so, you know, one of one, S125v, never be another one. Pommel shoves out nice and far, and you got a backspacer here in peak carbon fiber. I just need to epoxy this side on as well. I just left it off in case I needed to do anything else to it. So you see a line there, that'll be gone. Let's kind of give it like a, you know, you're looking at it and you're like, is this full tang or partial tang? It's an interesting look. I've seen Vox do it. But the overall package, guys, it's a really cool knife. I mean, it's a good fighter knife. It's a good looking, like, machete. It's very, very comfortable. The handles are thin. I was worried it would be too thin, but actually, I mean, for my hands, and I know after meeting Sean, I know how big his hands are. I know that's weird, but, you know, it's something I need to take into consideration. It's nice to actually have been able to, you know, shake his hand. I can see, okay. Not too much bigger, so it'll definitely feel good for him. It's very comfy. You got a lot of grip down here. You can grab right here if you need to just mash through something. Now this was slicing paper like nothing, so there you go. And of course it's not going to cut another piece of paper. Oh, screw you. There we go. But he's got himself a wicked edge, so if that's not enough for you, dude, I mean, this thing could, I mean, I would recommend just going as far as you can. Like, I don't have the time to do, like, the super duper duper sharp that would take me, like, an hour or two or something like that. I mean, I can get it pretty damn sharp, as you can tell. But, yeah, that just feels really, really sharp. Even the tip. It's hard to do with. Not bad for the Tanto area. It just kind of grabs on there. It's very nice. I love it. It's all bent up. But you know, it won't cut if it doesn't cut paper, so. You motherfucker. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing it till it's cutting like it was before. Oh man, it's like a disaster every time. Never fails. Let's give it a quick little drop or two. Maybe I've messed it up somehow walking from the workbench to here. You get the freaking idea. Jesus. I just constantly digging myself farther into a hole with this whole sharpening business. But it's real awesome. So Vance, get ready for some fun tomorrow. I'm gonna make the coolest sheath for this thing ever. It's gonna be a unique sheath. I want it to be something different. But you definitely have room to for a bigger hand, you know, even come down this far. You got huge pawls, you know. You definitely got a lot of room for the pommel there. It comes to a slight point, just so it's more as a better impact tool. But this is more an all-around, like, camping defense type of thing. I mean, it's thick enough to baton with, and it's definitely strong enough. I mean, S125 It's crazy, man. You can barely see any grind lines, which I'm pretty happy about. There's a few here or there. See them right there? That is hours of work to get that smooth. I mean, there's just nothing I can do about the rest of it, but I wish I could keep this one, actually. I think Kylie might like this one, but I think I'm stupid for grinding this crap because it's so freaking hard to grind. I know Gavco will like this. I'm very happy with it, but it was this was the size of the piece of S125 pretty much, end to end, so I couldn't make it hang down farther like I wanted it to, but it definitely provides protection for sure. You're good on that. So Sean, I hope you like it because I really like it a lot. And it's cool as hell. I really like this. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Oh man. So you could kitchen knife, good utility knife. Just awesome. So let me know what you guys think of that. I can't wait to put a nice sheath on it. It's gonna be something real cool, so there's more options for carry. Because I know Sean is out there doing some crazy stuff. I'm not sure how this stuff holds up to corrosion resistance. I've heard it's not very good with it, but I've also heard from Jay Kobach it's just great stuff. But the acid wash should take care of that. So, and you know, Gavco had trouble acid washing it. He doesn't have the sandblast cabinet to open it up more for it to penetrate the surface a little bit. So I think that was definitely his problem there. Because I could see it just beating off after I did it without the sandblast just to test it out. So it's nice and sharp. You can get a very, very sharp edge on that. I think I did a pretty good job for now, but I didn't spend much time on it. But it was easy to get that sharp. So if I really put a lot of effort into it, you know, and apparently it holds an edge for a long ass time. I'm about to do something real gross. Let's see. No, that doesn't. Yeah, it definitely shaves. Not very well, but you know. Alright guys, I'm done with rambling about not being able to sharpen knives too well. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the Tanto. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, I got some fun footage that maybe I'll get to freaking finishing up and putting on here, but I definitely will be, but I can't find the time, so I'm trying my best. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.